like, you know, like 7-Eleven.
And then we'll decide who's trying to get into the corner.
Have you seen the movie?
Ms. Foster right here. Ms. Foster to the right. And Jodie, one more time. And Jodie to your left.
You know, that is a really good question. Why am I here? Well, it's called the Leadership Award, the Sherry Lansing Leadership Award. And what's nice about it is that it's not just about the movie I did last week or something that I did this year. It's sort of looking back on a career and saying, you know, what kind of meaning did you bring to it? And I've been around a long time. I mean, I went through the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and now the year 2000s. And when you look back on your career, it's nice to be able to see a pattern where you have evolved alongside the roles that you've taken and alongside the stories you've told, that you stand for something.
Every Jodie Foster role is equally unique and brilliant. I think she's incredibly strong and has a solid family, and I think she's a good role model.
Well, Jodie Foster is standing right next to us, and I'm very, very excited. She is an incredible role model. She is a brilliant actress. She has a solid family, and I think that is something that is powerful in and of itself, and I think she deserves to be saluted.
Influenced me. She's good company, Jodie Foster, because she's a woman who's absolutely herself and nobody else.
Yeah, I mean, it is obvious because Jodie Foster is worth any honor. She's always gone out of her way to be absolutely herself. Women and men, for that matter, all of us are being told constantly to package ourselves like everybody else and be like everybody else. And Jodie Foster's never done that, not for 1 minute. You know, she's the man as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I think that was probably the reason I was chosen to be the man at an all-women event was because of Edna, no doubt about it. So I think that, you know, my upbringing was so chock-filled with wonderful women that this is natural for me. I don't feel at all not at home here, you know.
Excuse me, black suit, guy.
The stars were up early this morning for vintage entertainment at the Power 100 breakfast.
Well, I think that there's a way to be kind of blind to that while also celebrating it. So I think to have an event that's all women and saying, oh my God, women are like being studio executives and women are being producers and women are being directors and writers. I don't think that necessarily celebrating something has to put it at odds with the mainstream or put it at odds with the dominant culture. I mean, we all know that from a lot of different things, right? Black and white, gay and straight, you know, men and women. That celebrating something doesn't necessarily have to oppose it to the majority.
Well, when I started, there were no women faces at all. There was occasionally a script supervisor or makeup artist, and the lady who played my mom, and that was about it. And that is really the amazing thing when you turn around, you're standing at a podium, and you turn around, and you know, not only do you see all these women's faces, but you realize, my gosh, I've worked with all of them, and it's a wonderful feeling. And hopefully, events like this will become completely irrelevant, and we won't need to fet women ever again, and we'll just do them because there's free food and we all get to be together.